The following is a special presentation of Big Polly's World of Sports Sims, alternating the reality of sports and entertainment since 2020. Welcome to the second game of the first round of the NBA 75-76 playoffs. Today we are doing Kansas City, Chicago. Chicago took the first game 93-86, so we'll do game 2 of this series since we did game 1 of Buffalo and Houston. So we will get that started. I will play as Kansas City, I believe, because they are the home team. And we'll let the computer control Chicago. Ellie, stop. Thank you. Ellie likes to scratch the walls. I do have scratching posts for Ellie, but she never uses them. She's going to put me in trouble here. So here's your starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls. It'll be Van Leer, Marin, Love, Johnson, and Bowerwinkle. For Kansas City, Archibald, Gukas, Wedman, Ollie Johnson, and Lacey. And remember, Kansas City needs to win to stay alive in the playoffs. We will do all game 3s. This is a 2 out of 3 series. So if they both go to game 3, we will do both game 3s. We have a tie-up between Bowerwinkle and Lacey to start our game. So we'll have a jump 8 seconds in. Lacey controlling the jump. And Kansas City will select the play. We're going to try to set up Tiny Archibald. He'll fire from top of the key or thereabouts. No good. Rebound, Matt Gukas. Gukas passing it out to Archibald. We'll go Wedman since he is open. We have a foul, and it's a charge on Wedman, his first foul. So Chicago won the first game, so they need this for the sweep. And then after these series are over, or series is, we will play out the 4 quarterfinal series, and we will rotate around, show you a game from each of the 4 series. And Van Love with the first basket. He led the way in scoring in the last game between these teams. It's 2-0 Bulls. Bulls are the 4 seed. Kansas City is the 5. They were the 2 teams with losing records that made the playoffs. Bowerwinkle, the center. It's no good. Rebound Wedman for Kansas City. Just getting started. 10:32 now left. And I'll have Wedman try to stop and pop from outside. Was a good outside shooter for the Boston Celtics later in his career. Rebound Bowerwinkle. And now Chicago has it. Johnson with the layup. Pardon, I thought it was Van Leer for a moment. And it's 4-0 in favor of the Bulls. Remember, both teams are losing teams overall, but they made the playoffs. And a block by Lacey on the other end. Marin grabbing the board. His shot blocked by Lacey again. And this time rebounded by Tiny Archibald. We'll go to Tiny. He draws contact, gets the basket. It will count. It's 4-2 now, 9:17 left. Johnson, yes, he has 4. Difference of the game right now, it's 6-2. Wedman. His inside shooting game a little off at the moment. Rebound Bowerwinkle, and here comes the Bulls with a 3-on-1 fast break. And this was about 9 years or so before they got a guy named Jordan. Van Leer blew to lay up, a rebound by Ollie Johnson. No good shooting opportunities there, so we'll pass. And we'll let Nate Archibald go on his dribble drive here because he's a 9 on the drive, but he misses there. But a the ball was stuck between the rim and the backboard. Well, you don't see that too often. So we'll jump it between Lacey and Bowerwinkle. And Bowerwinkle gets the ball first. Johnson, Van Leer, Marin. And Johnson's jumper from short distance, no good. Rebound Lacey. 8:15 left. Opening quarter of game 2. And it is 6-2 in favor of Chicago. Archibald passing it around. Gukas is going to try a long-range jumper, but no good. Rebound Van Leer. Kansas City starting very cold from the field. 1 for 8. Chicago doing a little better. 3 for 8. Van Leer to Johnson. And Chicago's Johnson is blocked by Lacey. And in case you're wondering, that is Mickey Johnson. And we have an injury to Mickey Johnson. Speak of the devil. He left the court. He'll be back. So Pondexter is going to come in for Chicago. Hansen coming in for Kansas City. We haven't had a foul yet in the game, and it is 7:47 left to go in the first. So a slow-moving first quarter. Archibald with the jumper, making it 6-4. He has all 4 Kansas City points at this point. Kansas City Kings, which is where they played before moving to Sacramento in the 80s. Chicago ball. And a steal by Tiny. And we'll go to Tiny. A foul by Bob Love. That is, no, Pondexter committed the foul. I'm sorry. That's his first personal, and we have our first foul of the day with 6:53 and only 10 points on the board in the first quarter. Archibald with it. He drives, he scores. That's 6 for Archibald. He has all 6 points. Very quickly the other way is Marin. Don't call him Cheech. Nothing but net. That's 2, and he had 20 in game 1. 8-6 Bulls. 6:22 left, opening quarter. We'll go Lacey. And Lacey putting up the jumper, no good. Lacey gets his own rebound. And we pass it out. And we're going to try Ollie Johnson on the outside jumper. He's a good outside shooter. A 6 on a scale of 10, but he misses there. And Bob Love picking up the second foul. Kansas City has not picked up a foul yet. And we are 5:52 already into the first quarter. A fastly moving first quarter, which is what happens when you don't have a lot of fouls. Archibald, he's hot. He has 8. He has all the Kansas City points. We're tied at 8 with 5:40 to go. Marin around the basket, but no good. Rebound Lacey. Wedman, a jump ball. Wedman against Poindexter, or Pondexter. I want to call him Pondexter, the David Johansen character. 8-8, 5:05 to go. We'll look to Wedman. Wedman on the inside, a good inside shooter. And he misses. Rebound to Lacey. Lacey will shoot. He should have passed. He cannot score, but hammered by Bowerwinkle. Kansas City has still yet to pick up a foul, and we're down to 4:46 left in the opening quarter. Our first trip to the line for either team. Lacey, who is 7:59, will miss the first shot. So it's Brick City early on. Sloan in for Marin. For Chicago, the second shot for Lacey. And we finally have somebody not named Archibald with a point for the Kings. It's 9-8. Van Leer to Love to Sloan. Back out to Love. To Sloan. A lot of passing going on. Now they get it to Bowerwinkle. He shoots, he misses. And the offensive board goes to Chicago, and Bowerwinkle finishes. He has 2. First basket of the game for him. And at 4:29 left, 4:28 left in the first quarter, it is 10-9. I did turn the shot clock on, right? Rebound Pondexter after Wedman gave it to Lacey and was one and done. 2-on-2 fast break for the Bulls, and Van Leer makes it a 12-9 game. 4:05 left opening period. Hansen looking for Archibald, and it's going to be a block by Van Leer. 3:48 left to go. Van Leer to Sloan, and Sloan finishes no. And finally, the first foul committed by Kansas City was Tiny Archibald. 2 shots for Jerry Sloan, I believe this is. First one is good. It's 13-9. Robinson coming in for Kansas City. Jerry Sloan went on to be a coach for the Utah Jazz out of Evansville. Hitting them both, it's 14-9. 3:45 left, opening quarter. Wedman, Lacey, Archibald. Yes, he has 3. 14-11. And back the other way is Bob Love to make it 16-11. 3:18 to go. The look to Robinson. He's an 8 inside shooter. But instead, it is Lacey draining the shot, 16-13. So the pace has picked up a little bit. Both teams still shooting under 500 from the field. Love, yes, he has 6. 18-13. 2:46 left to go. We'll go Lacey since he's the best inside. He was open. Oh, the ball is loose. It's going to go to Chicago. We've only had 3 turnovers in the game, a fastly moving first period. 2 turnovers to Chicago's 1. And Chicago outdoing Kansas City from the field. Kansas City off to a lethargic 6 of 19 as substitutions come in for each team. Laskowski I see in, and Patterson for Chicago. And it's going to be Laskowski rising and firing. No good. Rebound will go to Lacey, who has 6 boards already. 3-on-2 fast break. Yeah, it's only taken us 12 minutes to get to this point of the first quarter. Wedman, and part of that was my introduction. Wedman with the finger roll, 18-15. Must-win game for Kansas City. Sloan with the miss. Rebound Lacey, who's now up to 7 boards. Another fast break chance for Kansas City. 4-on-3. Hansen, yes. 18-17. 1:41 left. Laskowski to Sloan. To Van Leer to Pondexter. Too strong on that shot, but he gets his own board. Puts it up again, but we have a foul on Robinson. His first and the team's 4th. So Kansas City very quickly went from 0 fouls to 4. 1 more, and they put Chicago in the bonus. Mr. Pondexter, his first shot will fall, 19-17. Gukas, Ollie Johnson, and McNeil coming in. Cliff Pondexter out of Long Beach State. Minute 19 left. And the second free throw will not fall. Rebound Robinson. A minute 19 left. 19-17 is your score. We will have the Buffalo-Houston result for you before we go. And that is another tie-up and another jump ball. My apologies for not having to do voiceover on the last 5 minutes of the first Buffalo-Houston game. By the way, Robinson is 6'7" and Patterson 6'9". Tip will go to the Bulls. Pondexter strong to the hoop. No, rebound Gukas. 46 seconds now left to go. We'll go Ollie Johnson's way. He's out of his sweet spot, and before he could shoot, Laskowski was knocked down. Offensive foul on Johnson. And with Kansas City, they had 4 fouls and an asterisk, I think meaning they still had 4 fouls before they got to 2 minutes, so they had 1 to give. Benbow in for Chicago. Love back in. Block in for Pondexter. Archibald for Kansas City. Gukas going to shooting guard. Wedman to small forward. And Lacey back in at center. So everybody getting a breather here, or got a breather and is coming back in. Long outside shot for Love, no good. Rebound by Lacey with 22 seconds left in the first. So we finally got it to a slowdown pace. Wedman could not finish. Sloan, no good. Rebound Lacey. How much time are they going to have left? 1 second. Just give it to Tiny. And can he get something off? No good. So we didn't have either team get to 25. In fact, neither team got to 20. At the end of the first quarter, 19-17 in favor of the Bulls. And both teams not doing a good job shooting. Chicago finished at 333, 8 for 24. Kansas City with 1 less shot, 8 for 23 at 348. So this was not a good first quarter at all. Second quarter tip is between Bowerwinkle and Lacey, and Bowerwinkle wins it for Chicago. So we hope you are well this July 26th. I did not record last night, so I'm recording at about midday for this evening as you record this. Pondexter with the first free throw. He was fouled, and it's 20-17, and Cliff Pondexter's second shot is good. 21-17. About 10 seconds into the second period. These were the only 2 teams to make the playoffs and did not have a winning record. Wedman strung to the hole. He has 4, 21-19, 11:36. Sloan pulled down by Lacey. Lacey is already to 10 rebounds. He is a rebounding machine. We'll go to Wedman here, or that's the plan. Wedman to Hansen to Robinzine. And now Wedman going to shoot. No good. Too strong to the glass. Rebound Robinzine. And Robinzine will shoot right away. It's good. 21 apiece. 11:04 to go. Steal by Hansen. 4-on-1 fast break the other way. Wedman. Archibald. Love is called for a foul. That is his second, and Archibald's going to shoot a pair. So we don't have anybody in immediate foul trouble right now. I don't think. We have Robinzine with 2, and we have Love with 2, and that's it. We've had only 9 fouls to this point in the game. But you never know when you're going to get an outbreak of fouls. Archibald with a free throw to get to 9 points. And Archibald, of course, out of the University of I don't know, because it's not listed in the game. Second free throw, a little off to the right, rebound Van Leer. 22-21 Kings. Love with it, no. Rebound Bowerwinkle. And an offensive foul, so Bowerwinkle picks up foul number 2. So if you missed the open, the situation is it's a must-win game for Kansas City. Chicago wins. They are through to the conference semifinal round, and they'll get the chore of handling Golden State. Archibald with another basket to go to 11 points, 24-21. Foul back the other way. Wedman, his second, and a second team foul. So Patterson's going to come in and play power forward for Chicago, and Gukas will come in for Hansen and play for the Kings. 24-21. What was it Shaq called Sacramento when they were the Kings? The Sacramento Queens. Okay, we're going to pass since there were no really good opportunities. And we have Bill Robinson with the ball. He says, give me the rock. No good. Foul on Patterson, his first and the team's second. So we're a bit more foul-y in the second quarter. We have each team at 2 fouls. Robinson, oh, he just threw a brick up there. Oh, that was nasty. Second free throw, up, and no good. Rebound by Love. All you need is love. Wonk, 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 wonk. Sloan with the miss. Rebound went to Lacey. Lacey now at 11 boards. Will pass. And let's see. Oh, not a lot of good options here. Because Matt Gukas has the ball outside, and he's a terrible outside shooter. We'll go Lacey. Maybe Lacey could hit another baseline jumper here. Too strong. Rebound Bowerwinkle as both teams struggling from the field. Neither team at 40%, and Chicago has now slipped to 296. And they miss another. Rebound Van Leer. So they'll go into a half-court offense. And Van Leer, well, I know that was half court, but, oh well. I think the turnaround jumper is good, so it's 24-23. 8:34 left in the half. And I'll have Archibald go dribble drive. He's already got a bunch of points today. Rebound Bowerwinkle. Back the other way, it is Panic at the Disco. Bowerwinkle, yes, he has now 4 points to make it 25-24. New leaders, the Bulls. And I think this will go back and forth a few times. Archibald. It was Lacey who took the jumper, and a foul on Bowerwinkle. So now Bowerwinkle, the first player to be in foul trouble at the 8:09 mark of the second quarter. Lacey, oh, another brick there. Kansas City not shooting well from the field at all. They are 2 from 7. Marin and Laskowski and Love and Patterson all come in for Chicago. Lacey's second shot, good. So that moves KC's free throws for today at 3 for 8. 25 all, 8:09 to go. Marin, no good. Marin got the rebound, or got the recipient of the rebound there. Van Leer, no good. Rebound Patterson, his first. Patterson's going to shoot it up himself. No, out to Van Leer. And Chicago's controlling the glass right now on the offensive end. Marin finally finishes with a deuce. That is 9 rebounds now for Chicago to Kansas City's 5. 27-25. The Bulls now back up on top by 2. Their biggest lead so far has been 5. Out of bounds. Kansas City's biggest lead has been 3. Winfield coming in for Kansas City, and Ollie Johnson coming in at power forward. 7:06 to go. Till halftime. Kansas City has 9 seconds to shoot. And we're going to have Archibald take the shot from the top of the key. Oh, it's way off. And Van Leer got him in the act of shooting, so Archibald can go to the line and shoot a pair. First personal, the team's 4th foul, so we should have some bonus shooting for Kansas City on the next foul. Archibald hits the first free throw. He has 12 points. 27-26. And the second free throw is good. We're tied 27 apiece. Steal by Archibald. 4-on-3 fast break for the Kings. Patterson picking up his second personal, and that puts Kansas City in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. We got a long way to go. 6:42. First free throw is good for Tiny Archibald. Pondexter in for the Bulls. Second free throw, good. And it's 29-27, 6:42 to go. Thought I would record this around midday. We're expecting storms in the Bay Area. And Winfield guarding Marin, but Marin gets the basket. He has 6 points. 29 all, 6:25 left. Figure if I wait till like 7 o'clock, we might get a few interruptions. Lacey firing and hitting nothing but the bottom of the net there, 31-29. Lacey at 8. He's a basket shy of a double-double. Patterson, another miss for Chicago and a foul on Winfield. The arena didn't like the call. They're going boo, boo. Patterson will shoot a pair. Chicago 2 fouls, Kansas City fouls away from the bonus. Patterson hit the first, 31-30. Second foul shot is good, 31 all. 5:51 left. Neither team got to 100 in the first game. This Chicago defense matches up well against the Kansas City offense. Lynn Hansen with it, not a lot of good options, so he's going to go to Wedman. And Wedman drives and scores. He has 6. 33-31, the lead is 2, Kansas City. Foul by Johnson, that is foul number 4 for the Kings, and Pondexter going to the line to shoot a pair. First basket is good, 33-32. Get a second look. Off to the right, no good. Rebound Johnson for Kansas City, Ollie Johnson. In fact, we'll go to him. Not a bad outside shooter. If the ball spews out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Bob Love back in for the Bulls. Patterson back in at power forward. And Block coming in at for the second time, I think, tonight at center. Block is a 9 shooter, 9 offensive. Block wanted a foul call. A rebound by Lacey, and the foul is on Block, a loose ball foul. So Tiny goes to the line and shoots 2. First one is good. 34-32. It's 16 points now for Archibald. He got off to a good start. Rebound by Lacey. And with 4:54 now left, I'll have Lacey pass. Wedman. It's going to be Hansen who shoots instead off to the left. Rebound for Block. Back the other way, an 8-footer by Love, erased by Wedman. Block will be accredited to him. And with 4:26 left to go, Kansas City. Van Leer. Computer controls both defenses. I made that change with the playoffs just because I think it would speed along the games a little bit. So the Kings are up to 4:22 left to go. Lacey, let's see if he can do something here with Block. He cannot. But the rebound went to Ollie Johnson, went out to Tiny. Okay, Tiny, see what we could do with it. Archibald was shaken up. No guidance as to what the injury is, but he's going to stay in the game. We'll go to our power forward, small forward, which is Wedman for an outside shot, and he hits it. He has 8. 36-32, the must-win game for Kansas City. Neither game has a game 3. Neither series has a game 3. We'll just go on to the conference semifinals. Out of bounds over to Kansas City after Block missing a shot. Pondexter back in for the Bulls. 3:36 left. We're going to look to Hansen. Hansen, not a great shooter. He just threw that up there. Found rim. Rebound by Johnson, but robbed by Block. So give Block 2 steals. And Love with the soft touch. And it's 36-34. The only player that's been given Chicago fits has been Archibald. And Van Leer just fouls him. So Archibald goes to the line and shoots 2. Kansas City doing much better from the free throw line, 8 of 14, 571. And Archibald hits another. He is 7 of 9 from the line. Patterson in at small forward. And Archibald hitting them both. 38-34. 2:57 to go. Marin the block. Block. Nails it from outside, and it's 38-36. 2:47 left. Chicago is 1 foul away still from the bonus. 1 Kansas City foul. Lacey. That is a block by Van Leer. A little bit of a block party in this game. Actually, that's only the second block Chicago has had. Kansas City has had 5. Van Leer cannot handle the pass, and the ball goes back to Kansas City. Gukas, Robinson, and McNeil all coming in for the Kings. 2:30 left. NBA 75-76. This timeline on this would have been April 16, 1976. We don't know if that was really when the second game of the playoffs was played, but we're just guesstimating. And we're going to look for McNeil here. Archibald with the pass, it looked like. And McNeil with his first bucket. 40-36, 2:15 to go. Patterson, no. Rebound Van Leer. Passing it back to Marin. And contact right under the basket, and Block is going to get the foul. That is his second. So Benbow is going to come in, play point guard. Winfield coming in for Kansas City, and Lacey coming back in. We just needed a short blow. Robinson. He shoots an inside shot. No. Rebound Block. 40-36, a 3-on-2 fast break for the Bulls. 1:36 now left in the second. And Marin, yes. 40-38. 1:32 to go. So the scoring has come up a little bit. We're going to pass. Winfield, yes. 18-footer makes it 42-38. 1:11 to go. Benbow with it. Oh, I need to hit continue. Okay. Benbow, his jumper is not on Hood. Rebound, Winfield. No, Winfield picked up the foul. And finally, Chicago is in the bonus with 1:01 left in the half. Benbow is going to shoot 2. First one will fall. It's 42-39. I'll tell you about the substitutions in a moment. Benbow in at point guard out of Great University of Jacksonville. I assume that's the Jacksonville Dolphins. Once made the Final Four. And Benbow got a nice little shooter roll. So it's 42-40 and 1:01 left to play in the half. Archibald. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Lacey to keep it alive. He'll shoot. He has 14 boards. All-the-way jumper is too strong. It's going to be Wedman picking up the board. 32 seconds now left in the game. In the half, I mean. Wedman, he misses. Rebound by Love, and Chicago cannot play for the last shot, as they had the ball at 29 seconds. Marin, no. Rebound Love. Back out to Benbow. Still 26 seconds to go. Love gets the basket. He has 10. 42 all, 16 seconds, and I'm going to have Archibald play for the last shot of the quarter and of the half. His shot falls, and there is the buzzer. Just as the ball was swishing through, he has 20. He's leading Kansas City. Bob Love leading for Chicago with 10. And your score as we go to the half is 44-42, Kansas City. Should the result hold, the series would be even at a game apiece. But we still have another half to play, and you're watching the Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. Back for the second half of play. Big Paulie coming to you. 44-42 is your score at halftime. We'll go through the stats real quick. It has not been a very artistic game. Chicago only shooting 356 from the field. Kansas City 395. Both teams. Kansas City was struggling at free throws earlier. They're now up to 625, 10 of 16. Chicago's been doing pretty well, 10 of 12. Rebounds 28-26 in favor of Chicago, as is the offensive rebound category. 12-10. Assists to Kansas City, 11-8. Turnovers 8-5 Chicago. Steals 4-2 Kansas City. Blocks 5-2 Kansas City. Chicago has committed 12 fouls total in the game, and Kansas City has committed 9. That's the number between 8 and 10. So anyway, everybody, let's get going with the second half of play. Third quarter tip is going to go Kansas City's way. And we got Sam Lacey with the ball. He will pass. And we're going to set up here. Let's see. We have Scott Wedman. He'll shoot. From outside. No. Too strong. Rebound, Ollie Johnson. And very quickly, we have a foul against Lacey, his first. We'll give you the score of Buffalo-Houston before we go. We will do any game threes, if there are game threes. 11:30 to go. We'll do all deciding games through the playoffs. Van Leer picking up his third foul, and it's the first team foul. Wedman inbounding for Kansas City. We'll have him. We'll try to get it to him for the shot taking, which he does. It's a no good. Rebound Van Leer, his fourth personal. Benbow in for Van Leer, and Van Leer is going to sit because he is in foul trouble. Turned the fan on during my little halftime break. It was getting a little warm. I sometimes get warm sitting behind the computer when I have both monitors on. Usually just use one, but for these projects I use two. Wedman from outside. This time he hits. He has 10. And it's 46-42 now. Benbow to Johnson. His outside jumper is too strong. And it was collected by Bowerwinkle. That jumper almost landed in Iowa. Johnson with the rebound. So Chicago got 2 good looks at a shot. We'll go Johnson here. No good. Foul by Love. That is 3 for Love and 3 for the team. So Chicago is quickly picked up 3 fouls. 2 for Johnson. The first one falls. Ollie Johnson. 10:06 left, and Kansas City's lead is now 5. And Ollie Johnson's out of Temple. 4 years in the league at this point of his career. The second is good. So the lead now out to 6, which I believe is the biggest of the game for the Kings. 48-42. I could be wrong about that. See what we got here. It's Love. Short shot. Very smooth. He has 12. It's 48-44. Lacey with it. He drives little ways to the basket. No. Rebound Bowerwinkle. Bowerwinkle up to 10 rebounds. Johnson with the slam. 6 points. And that is Mickey Johnson. We have Mickey and we have Ollie Johnson. 48-46. Looking for Tiny here, but a foul by Benbow. First personal and the team's 4th. Wedman passing. looking for Archibald. Archibald fouled by Benbow. That is 2 for Benbow. And Kansas City with a long way to go. This quarter is in the bonus. Archibald, the first free throw is good. He has 21 on the day. And the second, no. Rebound Sloan. Benbow to Sloan, to Love, to Johnson, to Bowerwinkle, to Johnson. And Johnson had to call time there. First timeout called by either team in the game. And remember, when we go to the fourth quarter, you only get 3 timeouts to use. You just can't stockpile your timeouts and use them in repetition during the fourth quarter. So Johnson will inbound for the Bulls. And a block by Lacey. Sloan kept it alive, passed it out to Benbow. Chicago still very much in the argument for this game. Another rebound for Johnson, but this time it was Ollie Johnson. 2-on-2 fast break, and you got Archibald, who is a fast break master with a 10 rating. He finishes. He has 23. It's 51-46. 8:29 left. Bowerwinkle with it. His shot is good. He has 6. 48-51. Well, you should say 51-48, actually. We got Ollie Johnson open. Can the Kings get it to him? No, it's going to go to Tiny. Tiny's going to miss to the right. Rebound Bowerwinkle. 51-48. And Benbow cannot make it a one-point game. Lacey with his 16th board. He has been unstoppable. He has been the chairman of the boards. Archibald with it. He misses. Rebound Lacey. 17 boards now. Let's take a shot with him. Good. He has 10. 53-48. Love. Blocked by Lacey. And with 7:07 left, Chicago will watch Kansas City run the floor. And can Kansas City finish again? We have a whistle. Archibald called for traveling. Wilson entering for the first time for the Bulls. Marin and Gukas for Kansas City. Marin for Chicago also entering the game. Almost midway through the third quarter, we have only had a 53-48 score being posted. So both teams playing defensively. Marin. No good. Rebound Ollie Johnson. And the Kings enter the forecourt. We'll go Ollie. Gukas shoots instead. And that was strong and to the right. Went over the backboard. And it'll go to the Bulls. 53-48. Wilson to Marin. Looking like they're trying to set up for Marin. A steal by Gukas. We'll go to Lacey. Both teams are not shooting 40% even. Lacey picks up his second foul. So Benbow comes back in and Hansen comes in for Kansas City. 53-48, 6:02 to go. Johnson, no. Rebound Love. Love from outside, no. Rebound Lacey. And Benbow has very quickly gone to 3 fouls. Lacey with 18 boards and Wedman now to the line to shoot 2. Kansas City doing well on fouls. They have to commit 4 more before Chicago goes to the bonus. First is no good. Horseshoe off the rim. Wilson back in for Chicago. The second free throw is good. 54-48, 5:44 to go. Wilson to Love. Love from outside. No good. Rebound Wedman. We'll try Tiny Archibald, even though he's not completely open. And the shot there, I believe that was by Johnson. No good. Rebound, Hansen. I'll have him shoot since that's the better option, but he's way out of position. Out of bounds, it'll go to Chicago. Gukas coming back in. 54-48 at the 5:16 mark of the third quarter. Rebound, Love. And can he put it back? No. Kansas City ball. Chicago is now shooting 19 of 61. A 311 clip. And that went out of bounds. It'll go over to Kansas City. 5:02 left. Still a bit of a slog in this game. Archibald, no. Rebound to Lacey. No, a loose ball foul on Lacey. And Benbow coming back in for the Bulls. Benbow missing. Rebound Ollie. 4:30 left. And it's 54-48 Chicago. And another turnover. Well, not a turnover because Chicago got a finger on it. Wilson in for Chicago. Patterson moving in at power forward. Pondexter at center. Hansen in for Kansas City at shooting guard. And Robinson coming in for Ollie Johnson. 4:12 left to go. A 6-point game. Not a lot of good scoring options there. And I'll have Hansen shoot. Shot clock violation. They took too much time. 4:05 left now in the third quarter. And we've been stuck on 54-48 for a while, I think. Love, and we're still stuck. Another miss. Chicago very cold from the field. Now down to 3:02. Archibald draws contact on the drive and a rebound by Pondexter. No foul called. And we're still stuck on 54-48. With 3:38 left in the third, Wilson cannot finish. Rebounded by Marin, goes back out to Wilson. Can anybody get a basket? Love, no. Rebound Lacey. He was fouled hard by Lacey, Love was. So Lacey is up to 4 fouls and 3 team fouls. Love will shoot 2. And Love getting a free throw. And it's 54-49, very late in the third quarter. Gukas and McNeil coming in. Love, no good. Collected by McNeil. Kansas City 2 fouls away from putting Chicago in the bonus. We'll go to McNeil as he was wide open here, and his shot is good. 56-49. The lead is 7 now. And a block by Archibald. It is, I believe that's the biggest lead Kansas City has had in the game, which they may eclipse if somebody gets a basket here. McNeil, too strong, out of bounds. No, not out of bounds. It was saved by Pondexter. 2:44 left, third quarter. Both teams really struggling mightily on their shots. Wilson with his first bucket. And that's the 20th field goal Chicago has. Before that, they were under 300. So it's 56-51, 2:41 left to go. Wedman, yes, he has 13. 58-51. Wilson, yes, he has 4 points now, 58-53. 2:16 now left. Archibald on target. And he was fouled by Wilson on the shot. He's up to 25 points. Wilson picking up his first foul. And Archibald 9-12 from the line going into this free throw. Benbow and Laskowski in for Chicago. Or Archibald hitting to go to 26 on the day. It is 61-53 with 2:03 left to go, third quarter. Patterson. Marin. He rises and fires but can't hit. Rebound Pondexter for Chicago. He tries a shot, but he's fouled by Robinson. That's 3 for him. Fouls are starting to pile up. And Pondexter, 4 for 6 from the line, is now 5 for 7, 64-51. Winfield, Hanson, and Ollie Johnson back in for the Kings. Second free throw is good, and it's 61-55. A minute 45 left to go. Robinson. Yes, he has 4. 63-55. And that was stolen by Robinson, setting up a 4-on-1 fast break chance. Lead is 8, which has been the biggest so far for Kansas City. Robinson to Johnson. Can Johnson finish? No! Rebound over to Marin. Minute 12 left, 63-55. Whistle, and that's Robinson again. That is 4. And the team's 5th. Benbow will shoot 2. First shot is no good. Archibald, Winfield, Roberson coming in for the first time, all for Kansas City, all those substitutions. Benbow making his second free throw. 63-56. Pass. Archibald. Steal by Benbow. 3-on-2 the other way. Laskowski shoots, scores. And it is 63-58, so the lead back down to 5 at the 45-second mark. Robinson, McNeil, yes, and a foul by Pondexter, which is 2. He was fouled in the act of shooting while in the bonus, so it's 2 to make 1. Both teams in the bonus now. McNeil misses the first, so it's a good thing he's got that second free throw coming. And it's good. 64-58. 32 seconds left to go. Johnson for Chicago, no good. Rebound, Roberson of Kansas City. 19 seconds to go. And again, we'll have Archibald try to take the last shot. He drives. He scores. There's the buzzer. And it's 68-58, the biggest lead of the game for the Kings at the third quarter break. Love is leading with 13, and Archibald is leading the Kings at 28. So if the score holds, we're looking at a game 3 in Chicago. Fourth quarter tip. We may slow the pace down of the game if we haven't slowed it down enough with all the bad shooting. It's Ollie Johnson with the ball. Pace is going to be slower. And he misses. A little short into the left. Rebound Sloan. Van Leer, I keep hitting the mouse inappropriately. Johnson, no good. Johnson of Chicago grabbing the board. He'll drive to the hole. He'll miss. But he was fouled by the other Johnson, Ollie Johnson. So we had Johnson and Johnson. Third personal foul and the first team foul for the Bulls. So 2 tries for Chicago's Johnson. Got a lot of Johnson in this game. Missing the first. Again, we will profile Mickey Johnson. We have Mickey and we have Ollie, as I previously mentioned. Shoot your second free throw, Mickey. Off to the right side. He missed them both, but he got his own rebound. No, that was Ollie Johnson. Ollie Johnson. My apologies, folks. Sometimes when you got a couple of Johnsons, you're going to let one slip. We'll go Ollie, since he's open. His drive to the basket is no good. A rebound by Pondexter. 3 on 2 the other way. Van Leer. Yes. No. Foul on Ollie. That is his 4th. I thought that was going in. And it's a second team foul. Van Leer shooting 2. We have not had a score yet in this fourth quarter as Van Leer misses. And Norm will shoot his second. He got it. And the lead down to 9, 68-58. We'll go Roberson here. No good. And a foul on Johnson. And that is Mickey Johnson, his first foul. First team foul. Roberson will go to the line. He's a terrible free throw shooter, 408. Missed the first. Might miss them both. And I was correct. He missed them both. Mickey Johnson over to Van Leer. And it's Van Leer shooting. And Archibald with the foul. That's only 2 for Archibald. And the team's 3rd. Van Leer going to the line for a pair. Hits the first. Chicago now up to 16 of 23 from the line at 690. Second free throw falls. It's 68-61. 10:38 left to go in the fourth. I see I did it again. Archibald Roberson. Skittles out of bounds. Chicago ball. So Chicago might be on a little bit of a run here. 10:22 left in the fourth. No good on that jumper by Sloan. Rebound Pondexter. Pondexter going to the lane. And a tip by McNeil. Pondexter getting a rebound. Third chance. And that's going to go out of bounds over to Kansas City. 9:57 left, fourth quarter. And we're still in the 60s. Not the 1960s, but the score is still in the 60s. 68-61. And I have a runtime error. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. So I will reboot the game. This playoff game between Chicago and Kansas City. How you doing, everybody? How you doing, everybody? Here I am. Somebody was asking where they could send donations to me. There is the address. I'll have it back on at the end of the game, because we're about ready to resume. All right, let's see. Play. Resume saved game. Chicago, Kansas City, previous play, we'll say. Okay, back to it, folks. Sorry for that. Now, hopefully we will get back to the point where we left it. Yeah, 10:01 left. So it's possible that whatever happened didn't happen. Van Leer was shooting the second free throw there, so it's 68-64. Van Leer with 10. McNeil with it. He misses. Rebound Johnson. 68-64. Van Leer could not handle it. Well, he did handle the rebound, actually. That bug in the game, I think, has got me flustered. Roberson with a foul. And Kemper Arena goes, boo, boo. And Van Leer going the line. Chicago will be the first team in the bonus this quarter. 9:22 left. 68-65. And now 68-66. We're going to go back to a normal pace because I think the slow pace is not letting Kansas City fire on all cylinders offensively. The outside jumper by Archibald is no good. Rebound Pondexter, and now the Bulls can tie the score. Injury to Norm Van Leer. They're looking at his hand. He should be fine. He's going to stay in, actually. And Van Leer, an offensive foul, that is 5. We have 9 substitutions to tell you about now. Benbow, Martin, Love, Patterson, Bowerwinkle for Chicago, Hansen, Wedman, Robinson, and Lacey all coming into the game for Kansas City. I'm going to go Wedman here. Kansas City's been stuck on 68 for a while. Wedman, no good. But a foul by Patterson, so this will be a good chance for Kansas City to get unstuck. Patterson picking up his 3rd foul. It's the team's 2nd. And Robinson going to the line for 2. Robinson's going to tickle the twine. 69-66. Bowerwinkle collecting the rebound after the 2nd missed free throw. 69-66 at 8:29 left to go. 4th quarter out of bounds, and it will go to Kansas City. Kansas City trying to hang on to tie the series. If they do that, we will have Game 3 of this series at some point. It'll just be a question of if Houston and Buffalo go to Game 3, we will have that first. And Robinson with the miss there. It goes back to Chicago. And both teams still under 40% from the field. Chicago's been struggling to be over 30. They're at 311. And Kansas City at 382. Benbow to Patterson. Steal by Robinson. And a 4-on-1 fast break. A big opportunity here for Kansas City to pick up some well-needed points that have been at a premium in this game. Robinson with the finish, with the lay-in. It's 71-66. And that's Love getting his 14th and 15th points. 71-68. Looking inside to the big man Robinson again. And he hits another basket. 9 points for Robinson at 73-68. Steal by Robinson. He has been on fire on both ends of the floor. Archibald with the miss. A rebound by Benbow. 73-68. It's a 3-on-2 fast break opportunity here for the Bulls. Benbow to Man. Can Man finish? Well, Marin, I'm sorry. It looks like Man. You're not looking hard enough. So Marin gets to points 9 and 10. And it's 73-70 at 7:10 now left. Wedman, no good. Love picking up foul number 4. That is 3 for the team. And Wedman will go to the line shooting a pair. Wedman, his first free throw is good. 74-70. Not even midway to the 4th quarter yet. He hit them both. That makes it 75-70. 6:59 to go. Marin. Benbow. No good. Rebound Bowerwinkle. He has 13 boards now. Still a couple of buckets away from a double-double. That spins out and into the hands of Robinson. He has 3 boards now. And the Kings are up 5. We're going to go to Wedman. Wedman on Love. They're trying to work another foul for Love, which I think would be a disqualifying foul. No, he has 4. Speaking of 4 fouls, Patterson now has that as he actually fouled Wedman. Mickey Johnson in for the Bulls. And Kansas City inbounding. They lead by 5. 75-70. Robinson. Good. He has 11. 77-70 with 6:18 to go now. Marin. No good. Rebound Robinson. Fast break. Hansen. Archibald. No good. Rebound Hansen. His shot, which I don't think was from that far out, is no good. I think he was trying to hit that from Topeka. Benbow to Marin. Bulls are hanging in there. Love cannot finish, and it's Wedman picking up his third. 3 to make 2 for the Bulls, because they've been in a bonus now for a while. 5:48 to go. Bob Love, his first free throw is good. He's at 16 points. Led the scoring for the Bulls in the first game. This is game number 2. And Bob Love is out of Southern University and A. Okay. Second free throw. Southern University's in Louisiana, I know that. Hit them both. He has 17 at 77-72. Ollie Johnson lays it up and in. The lead is still 7, 79-72. It's been vacillating back and forth between 5 and 7. Johnson, Mickey Johnson has 8, and it's 79-74. Bulls are going to pass. Getting down to stretch time, as Al McGuire used to say, we're getting down to prime time in this game. We're going to have Wedman take the outside shot. They've been doing a good job in the last, quarter or so guarding Nate Archibald, but we're going to try to get the ball to Nate. He has been the fire plug in this game with 28 points, and Archibald fouled by Benbow. Benbow now up to 4 fouls on the day, and Archibald 10 of 13 from the line. 902 from the field. No, he's 802. I'm sorry. Got them both, 81-74. So we're still floating between a 5 and a 7-point lead. 4:37 to go. Marin drives and scores. He has 12. 81-76. Ollie Johnson. A block by Mickey Johnson, and Bowerville with the rebound. And then again, I hit the key for no reason. Basket here would cut it to 3 or maybe even 2. Van Leer, no. Rebound Lacey. A very frustrating game to watch, I'm sure, for the Bulls fans. Back at Chicago, how they've been shooting. 27 of 82 now. 329. Archibald. Actually, I'm just going to go to Archibald. Long outside jumper. No good. Rebound Lacey. Foul on Marin, which is his first of the day. But actually, Marin fouled Archibald, 12 of 15 from the line. So that 802 percentage is coming into play. 31 for Nate as he hits the first free throw. 82-76. The second free throw is good. 83-76. 3:32 left to play. And Kansas City going full court press here. Don't know why. Mickey Johnson with the basket. He's up to 10. 83-78. And we'll go to Kansas City here. And a pass. And Nate Archibald with it. Let's have him drive. Do a dribble drive here. Couldn't get a good look at the basket. Tipped by Van Leer. Rebounded by Bowerwinkle. It's a loose ball foul on Lacey, and now Lacey has to be careful because he's up to 5 fouls. Van Leer to the line. Both teams in the bonus now. 3:02 to go. Hansen entering for Kansas City. And if Van Leer hits this second, which he does, it's 83-80. 3:02 left. We might not have a team get to 90 unless we go overtime. Archibald, sweet touch from the outside. He has 34. Lead up to 5. 2:47 left. Steal by Wedman. 3-on-2 fast break, and you got Archibald, who's a 10 finisher on these fast breaks. But they give it to Wedman, and Wedman blows it. A block by Bowerwinkle, rebound Van Leer. So we could have a reversal of fortune here as Marin misses. And it goes to Archibald, only his 3rd rebound of the game. Not known for his rebounding expertise. 85-80. Hansen. Ollie Johnson. He'll shoot, he'll drive, and he'll score. He has 6. 87-80. So it's starting to look like we're going to see a game 3 at some point between these two teams. Bowerwinkle, great on the boards. He has 17. He misses. Rebound Wedman. And with 1:47 left, I am almost to that point where I could say that this game is over, but I am not there yet. I want to see Kansas City get a couple more points. Archibald Wedman. Oh, now I'm going to say it. The game's in the refrigerator. The eggs are getting hard. The butter's getting cold. The jello is jiggling. 89-80 with 1:35 left to go. Chicago down 5 possessions. And a foul by Wedman. That is 4, and Love will shoot a pair. Bob Love, who I believe is the leading scorer. But that free throw did not fall. 89-80. 1:21 left. Love lets the second shot go, and it falls. 89-81. 1:21 left in our game unless Chicago makes a miraculous comeback here. I'm going to burn clock. With Archibald. Foul by Marin, which is exactly what I wanted. And Archibald's going to go to the line and shoot 2. First is no good. 1:19 left to go. 89-81. Second free throw is good. 90-81. So we will have these two teams playing game 3. And if Buffalo-Houston goes to a 3rd game, we will have that first. We'll know by the time we get off air today what we're doing. Archibald with the steal. 3-on-3 fast break. With Archibald there, I'm not sure going to let the fast break fly, and hope Archibald can finish it. A foul by Marin. Archibald back at the line again. 15-19. First shot is good. 36 for Nate. 1:05 left, and Sloan entering. Second free throw, count it. 92-81, 1:05 to go. Johnson missing. Rebounded by Mickey Johnson, I believe. He drives to the hole, no good. Out to Van Leer. Chicago's been doing a good job on the offensive board. Steal by Ollie Johnson. We're down to 31 seconds. Archibald to Winfield. And just burn, baby, burn, as they said back then. 5 seconds left. We'll go to Archibald. 13 seconds left. And his shot was too high. 7 seconds left, 92-81, biggest lead of the game for the Kings. And that's probably how this is going to finish, barring a Chicago basket. Mickey Johnson, no good. That's your ball game. Kansas City has forced the game 3. 92-81. It was Love leading the way for the Bulls, 18 points. Tiny with 37. So the next time you see these two teams, I'll play as Chicago because the series will be going back to Chicago for the deciding third game. Now, let's see what happened with Buffalo and Houston. And your winner was Houston, 116-105. They won on the road in Buffalo. It was Murphy with 30 points leading the way, and McMillan with 28, Jim McMillan with 28. So both series are going to go to Game 3. We'll do Buffalo-Houston first tomorrow, and we will do, Lord willing, and if the creek doesn't rise, we will do Chicago and Kansas City on Thursday. That is the plan for now, anyway. So I hope you enjoyed the game. It was an honor to bring it to you, and I hope I am able to continue the series through its conclusion on this July 26, 2022. We played out a game from April 16, 1976, and we will play both Game 3s, Houston-Buffalo tomorrow. The road team has won each game in that series, and Chicago-Kansas City on Thursday, and then we'll take a break and start with the semifinals, the league quarterfinals in all actuality and fairness. We will start that Monday for you. So until then, this has been Big Paulie. Godspeed and God bless. We'll do it all again soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody.